Hello, everyone. My name is Eric Lima, and welcome to the 437th episode of the home of the mental oddball shenanigans of yours truly. It's EML77 TV. What's going on? I want to welcome a new subscriber, Jenny Rizzio, who has did some music of her own, remixes and all that. She did a remix version of the Cliffhangers theme song from The Price is Right. You gotta check it out. It's pretty cool. So welcome, Jen, and check her out as simply Jen on her YouTube channel. As you know, we've entered a new decade, and we are 15 days into it. Over 2 weeks worth of 2 weeks into the new year. Oh, pretty good so far. I don't have band rehearsal tonight because one of our band leader is not able to be there, and one of our church-going people who does the sound, she's so funny. Shout out to Missy Duffy, by the way, because this is hilarious. She goes, "Oh, I'm not going to be there. I got to do some classes." And then she goes, "Oops, I didn't read the final part of that email. I'm sorry. I'll see you all on Sunday." Hilarious. That's hilarious. I'm not going to be there. Oh, whoa. Wait, there's no rehearsal tonight? Oh, okay, never mind then. I'll see you on Sunday. I love Missy. She's funny. Pretty hilarious lady. People crack me up. I got friends and family that crack me up every single day. All right. I want to talk about, if I had a wrestling persona, what would that persona be? What kind of gimmick I would have, And because I saw WWE Backstage last night with Promo School with Freddie Prinze Jr., and he cut a pretty decent promo. And Xavier Woods kind of back at him. So I figured, what would happen if I had a wrestling gimmick? What would my wrestling gimmick be? So I like to use my real name because I want the thing is that I'm not a professional wrestler, obviously. Man, I don't have the body for it. I don't have the time to work out or anything like that. But if I was involved in wrestling, I would do color commentary, be a manager or commissioner or something like that. Do a lot of talking, and play-by-play guy and all that. That would be my thing. But if I was a wrestler and I had a gimmick, it would be the Eliminator. And Eric Lima would be my real name. I would call myself the Eliminator, EL, The all ties in. I like the Eliminator. It's almost dressed like the Terminator almost, have the hair cut up, be like very, very like focused and intense, but not like be like a cyborg. It's like I want to eliminate the competition, being the man at the top, So this is just this is promo just for fun only, not trying out for WWE, not doing anything like that. Just for fun. This is for fun. And what would happen if the Eliminator ended up getting all these crazy offers from all these companies and, pick out? I want to try to pick out a wrestler from each of the organizations and talk about them. But I want to use the WWE first. So I got the WWE 24/7 title I have in my hands that I bought from Amazon. So I'm going to do that right now and check it out. Check it out. The promo of Eric the Eliminator Lima. I am the Eliminator Eric Lima. My goal is to eliminate competition and win championships, like I did. I snuck behind Mojo Rawley at an event and defeated him to become the new 24/7 heavyweight champion. Mr. Rawley, you run your mouth about not hiding and want to take on all comers. I appreciate that. But let me remind you, the next time you want to step in the ring with me, you're not just stepping inside the ring with me. Because when you step foot in the ring with me, the sky turns dark. The fog increases. The lights on the lamppost turn on. Usually back in the day when I was a kid, that means time to go inside. And time to go home. That was your curfew. But nowadays, it's a curfew for you to step in the ring with me, to get ready for war. But as you prepare yourself for that battle, in the distance, a few feet away from you, you're going to see a shadowy figure with something shiny that he's holding on his shoulder. And his eyes glowing white. Something that came out of the Bonnie Tyler Total Eclipse of the Heart video. But these bright eyes are not going to turn around. They're going to stare straight at you, Mojo Rawley. And they're going to ask you, and I'm going to ask you, this shadowy figure is going to ask you this question. Are you willing to take me down? To take me over my neighborhood? And be king of the neighborhood block? And if your answer is yes, then that shadowy figure will tell you to get ready for a battle of attrition. A war of attrition that you cannot escape from. That shadowy figure that spoke to you will be me. And I'll come at you with everything I've got. 21 guns blazing! And become your 24/7 champion. What if some other chump, let's say from SmackDown, King Corbin, the 2019 King of the Ring, this is a new era, a new year, a new decade. That crown should be mine. You want to step in my neighborhood block, Mr. Corbin? You go right ahead. By the way, your ears are so big, you look like a car coming down the highway with both doors wide open. Besides that, a face like yours, I sue my parents, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to insult you. I've already done that. Just looking at you dressing up as a king in the ring is an insult to kings all across the countries, all across the world. But unless you have one of these, you're not the king of the neighborhood. You're no king to me. And then about NXT. Adam Cole, Bebe. You and the rest of the Ego Ridge boys of the Undisputed Era like to run your mouth. Yes, you have the belts to back up everything you say. I have a championship belt, too, to back up everything I say. Again, Adam Cole, are you willing to step into my dark neighborhood? That shadowy figure staring straight at you with those bright eyes, they ain't going to turn around like I said before. That shadowy figure is me asking you if you're willing to take me down. Risk everything you've got to take over my neighborhood block. Like I said, if the answer is yes, get ready for the war of attrition. And what about AEW? There's a punk in AEW that I cannot stand. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. You say you're better than everyone else. You're only a 23-year-old punk kid with a Rocky Maivia wannabe haircut. Yet, you think you're better than everyone else, and you disrespect a legend like Diamond Dallas Page. Insulting, disrespecting him by saying that you're going to make out with his daughter. Let me tell you something, Mr. Freeman. When you step in the ring with the Eliminator, again, it ain't an ordinary ring you're stepping in my neighborhood. Again, the sky turns dark, the fog increases, the lights in the lampposts go on. And that shadowy figure will be a few feet away from you, asking you that same question. Are you willing to risk everything you had to get a victory over me and take over my neighborhood? How about Chris Jericho, the AEW World Heavyweight Champion? Hey, Jericho, when you step in the ring with the Eliminator, it'll be you that is the stupid idiot, and you're going to make my list. A list of opponents that I'm going to eliminate. A list of opponents that stepped into my dark neighborhood and never walked out the same. And it'll be I that'll be celebrating with a little bit of bubbly. But not the kind of bubbly you drink. No. I'm straight edge, my friend. I'll drink soda. I'll drink water, orange juice, heck, even milk. To celebrate. But then, if you want to make an impact, you go after someone like Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan, you talk about Ohio versus everything. Or everyone. To me, ain't nothing just but another victim of the neighborhood. Because you step in the ring, you step in the ring with me, like I say, you step in the ring in my neighborhood. The neighborhood could devour you after the fog engulfs you. Like I said, the lights come on, that shadowy figure stares straight at you. And you ask that question. you willing? 3 words. Are you willing? And if I know you, Sami Zayn, you would be willing to put everything on the line to get your title back from Tessa Blanchard. After you finish with her, you come to me. I'll take your title. And if Tessa Blanchard wants to come in and take over as queen of my neighborhood, I'm sure she'll be willing to do so. And then, how about the NWA? Nick Aldis, the national treasure, all the way from King's Lynn, England. My friend, you're not the 24/7 champion like I am. You're not the king of the neighborhood. Step into my neighborhood. Come this way. I'll be prepared. The question is, are you? And then when you talk about Ring of Honor, superstars that come to mind, like PCO, the ROH World Heavyweight Champion, Roosh. But there's one guy that could be willing to step into my dark neighborhood, is a man that knows about total darkness and horror, Vincent. After what you did to Matt Taven and broke up the kingdom, you say you hold the keys to the kingdom. Not so, my friend. The neighborhood is my kingdom, and I got the keys. Are you willing to take that away from me? Are you willing to take this away from me? In closing, the Eliminator is the king of his neighborhood. Anybody from any organization, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, NWA, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, Chikara. Heck, if the ladies want to get a piece of me, that's just fine too. But all in all of you, when each and every one of you step foot in my neighborhood, and when the fog surrounds you, and the lights come on the lampposts, and there's that shadowy figure. But that shadowy figure is going to stand tall and strong. The eyes, the bright eyes are going to stare straight at you. And that voice will ask you 3 simple words. Are you willing? Willing to go all out against the Eliminator, to take his neighborhood, to be the king or queen. And if your answer is yes, be prepared for battle. Be prepared for the war of attrition that you cannot escape from. Be prepared. Like the Boy Scouts back in the day, that slogan, be prepared. Be prepared to lose. Be prepared to either hold your head up high in pride and say, I done it. I've taken his neighborhood. Or walk away from that fog with your head down in shame and saying, I have failed. I have failed to defeat the man who runs that neighborhood. I have failed to dethrone the king of the neighborhood. I am the Eliminator. I eliminate competition and I run the neighborhood. I am king of the neighborhood block. You want to dethrone me? Bring it on. I'll be right here and waiting and ready. And that's the gospel truth according to the Eliminator. How's that? I'll tell you what, that was pretty intense. I don't know about you guys out there. I'm trying to cut, but I usually say the same thing over. I do apologize for that, but I just do it for fun. Just want get this persona. Just basically not a robotic like persona like the term, when it comes to the Eliminator. It's basically I'm ready. Are you ready? That type of thing. I'm ready for battle. Are you ready for battle? I'm ready to win. Are you ready to lose? Something like that. And using different stars from using the names of different stars from different organizations to see what what I can get out of it, and all that. So that's pretty good. I've always I cut a decent wrestling promo. I think it's I don't know. It's not the best, but I try. And I'll probably get like B's and C's, and probably D's and F's. I don't know. I'm not going to get any A's because, I'm trying, it'd be a lot of fun if I was a wrestler, but I'm not, obviously. And if I wasn't getting into wrestling, I would do color commentary or something like that, and just, do sports announcing, and talk about, what's that person doing, who's the champion, what's going on, and just, have a lot of fun doing it, and just, sit down, color commentator, or do something like primetime wrestling and get somebody like Malcolm Bivens to be like Bobby the Brain Heenan, because Malcolm Bivens, to me, he reminds me of a modern day Bobby the Brain Heenan of the Millennium. So that's why, and I think it's pretty cool to do something like that. Me being the straight guy, like the straight person, like Gorilla Monsoon almost. He's saying, "Will you stop?" and all this good stuff. So I figured, I figured remember, just for fun. It's not, the real deal, or anything like that. It's for fun, just for kicks and giggles and all that good stuff. So I figured, I'm bored out of my mind. I don't know what to talk about next, so here it is. So so I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and God's blessings to all of you guys. I pray that you guys have a good rest of the night, and if you're working, work hard. Slow down and all that. Pace yourselves. And if you're driving out in any kind of storm, whether it be snow or rain, please be very careful. God's traveling mercies upon you. And if you're just sitting at home, chilling, relaxing, have a great rest of the night. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Whether it be with your loved ones or your pets or anything like that. Just enjoy your life. All right? I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you in episode 438 of EML77 TV.